Believe it or not, July is here. I know, this year has flown by, and July is a pretty big month for Universal Orlando specifically. So that's why in today's video, I am going to be sharing everything you need to know about Universal in the month of July. Let's get started. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe to the Krystal Palace, and if you can, hit the hype button right under this video. That helps out a lot if you enjoy my Universal Orlando content, so I know to keep making videos like this. All right, so if you're visiting Universal in July, I hope you're ready to sweat. But besides the heat, Universal in July is actually a really great month to visit. Why, you might ask? Because everything is open, everything is up, everything is running, well, besides a few attractions. But for the most part, this is one of the most busiest months at Universal, which means the most offerings available to you. So let's discuss. The thing that I'm most excited about, and I have to mention, if you watched my last Universal video on my one-day Epic Universe itinerary, you know that it was official because I had it on a post-it note. But this video is even more official. Look, because I have it on this yellow pieces of paper here that I totally ripped, pulling it off of the notepad. So the official Krystal Palace July Universal information. Let's go. As I've mentioned, the thing that I'm most excited about is the fact that Universal Studios Florida closes at 9 p.m. every single night in July. Woo! You guys know, if you watched my live streams, I usually have to go live at like 5 o'clock because Universal will close at like 6 or 7. But in the month of July, since there's so many crowds, Universal will be closing at 9. And on the 4th of July, 10 p.m. Can you believe it? Also, now this summer, the Mega Movie Parade is happening at night, which is why the park is staying open a little bit later. Another great thing, because you can watch the Mega Movie Parade, you can watch Cinesational, and then go home and go to bed, and the park will be closed. So I love that they pushed the Mega Movie Parade to the nighttime and have the park open later than normal, especially because it gets dark in the summer at like 8:30. I don't want to go to bed at 6 o'clock in the summer. It's summertime. But beware, because it does open later at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is very late, especially for early birds like me. You guys know I like my early park admission. I like getting up. I like being the first one there. I like being the early bird that gets the worm. But you can't do that at Universal Studios Florida anymore because it opens at 10. And the lines are very long when it opens because it is so late in the day. People are up, people have eaten breakfast, and they're ready to go. And another thing to be careful of is that at Universal Studios Florida specifically, park opens at 10 a.m. Some of the rides actually won't open until 11, like pretty much half of the park. So the rides out of the park, E.T., Roller Coaster, Twirl and Hurl, and Men in Black won't open until 11 on select nights. Now, this is, of course, not for the whole year, but this is what's most likely going to happen in the month of July. During Halloween Horror Nights, they open earlier, thankfully. Epic Universe park hours, you can see I'm wearing my Epic Universe opening shirt, are pretty consistent. 10 a.m. opening, 9 p.m. closing. And early park admission at Epic Universe at 9 a.m. Universal Studios Florida, no early park admission. Islands of Adventure, early park admission at 7 a.m. Next up, ride closures. As I mentioned, July is a great time to visit because not a lot of the rides are going to be closed for maintenance. They usually do this in the winter, in the off-season, slower times of the year for rides like Men in Black that got refurbed in June. In July, you really don't have to worry about much because the only thing that's closed, and that is actually reopening in July 3rd, which means it's only closed for 2 days out of July, is Poe's Kung Fu Training Camp and Poe Live. But I do want to mention that you should keep in mind that Volcano Bay is closing in just 3 months. Now, there's only 3 months left to enjoy Volcano Bay until next year, 2027. And next up on Krystal Palace's cut up guide to Universal in July, we have openings. Very exciting to announce that Epic Universe will begin Celestial Good Night Nighttime Spectacular at Epic Universe, of course, on July 7th. This will have fountains, projections, and fireworks at the end. So excited that Epic is finally getting a nice firework show, or at least a show with some fireworks in it. We don't know how many fireworks to be exact, but this is super, super exciting for guests visiting Epic, because who doesn't love fireworks? And Helios and the fountains and the lighting that they put into this park is so amazing that it deserves a proper nighttime show. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments. Things to be on the lookout for in the month of July. These are the things that we don't have exact dates on, but we can expect to happen this month or next month. Thunder Falls Terrace closing. Yeah, not happy about that, guys. Okay, so I don't want to talk about it, but we can expect that to be happening soon, unfortunately. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my last Universal video. I explain all the changes happening in the parks. Other than that, another food change we can expect to see, hopefully in July, is Five Guys opening. Five Guys has taken over the BK Whopper bar and should be opening very, very soon in Universal City Walk. Next up, we have some exciting events happening in the month of July. First up, the World Cup is happening, and you can enjoy the fun and watch some matches in Universal City Walk at NBC Grill. Now, I love NBC Grill. This is like one of my highly recommended places that I always suggest, because it's kind of like, I always say, it's like a glorified Buffalo Wild Wings. It has good food. There's over 100 TVs. You could see anything, any kind of game you want on the TVs, and the AC in there is amazing. So you can catch the World Cup at NBC Grill and Brew, and they also have some fun specialty food and drinks. And of course, in July is the 4th of July. I'm ready to pop these firecrackers, don't pop them on me. So what's happening at Universal on July 4th? Well, they have some fun things planned. At Universal Studios Florida, you can enjoy character dance parties, a DJ, and a little pyrotechnic fireworks show at night. Epic Universe is also getting in on the 4th of July fun this year. They'll have special performers in Celestial Park, stilt walkers, performers, live music, and a fireworks show. I love that they included Epic Universe in the 4th of July celebrations this year. And if you don't have a park ticket, you can still have fun on the 4th at Universal City Walk, because there'll be DJ, entertainment, and of course, you could see the fireworks from Universal Studios Florida from City Walk. Also for the 4th, there's going to be special food and drinks at the Universal hotels, and I was looking at the menu and it looks amazing. You know, I love my barbecue. At the Hard Rock Hotel, they have 16-hour beef brisket. Yeah, I'll take that. St. Louis ribs. Yeah, I'll take that. Pulled pork. Yeah, I'll take that. And smoked chicken wings. I'll also take that. I love this. So the deal is you pick 2 meats and get 2 sides when you get the $30 Beach Club Dining Special, available from 12 to 4 at the Hard Rock. I love that they have this. Endless Summer Surfside and Dockside also have some special food options. Cabana Bay does as well. Aventura does. And they'll have some 4th of July entertainment, which love that the hotels are getting involved too. So if you're going to be there for the 4th, you got some fun extra bonus activities. Now I want to talk a little bit about tickets, because tickets are a great way to determine the crowd levels. Now, the price of the tickets in July are definitely some of the most expensive tickets of the whole year. So that means you could expect higher crowds, but Universal is still offering their buy 2 days, get 3 days free promotion, which is like, I think it's the most underrated promotion that any theme park could offer. That's 5 days. That's 5 days in the parks. Like, that is a great, great deal that I think everyone should be taking advantage of. So even though it's going to be crowded, if you want to get some more days in the park to avoid that, you can take advantage of this promotion. And be sure to check out my video on how to avoid the crowds at Universal Orlando in the summer. I'll link it in the description. So just to give you a quick overview, the average price of a one-day park-to-park ticket, Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure, in July is going to be $210, which honestly, that price, like seeing it kind of like shocked me. Obviously, I'm an annual pass holder, so I just pay one price for the whole year. $210 for It is park to park, but that's steep. The prices have gone up, that's for sure. An Epic Universe is $180 compared to what it would be about $160 in September. So you can see about $20 more expensive in the month of July. And speaking of July, it's gonna be hot, 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 da 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 da. The average temperature in July is about 93 degrees, and the heat index is gonna be, I'm sorry to say this, up to 113 degrees. Yeah. That's why this video is inside, because your girl is not passing out. That's happened to me before. Been in a park in the heat, and I ended up in the first aid center, passed out. So we're in the air conditioning, thankfully. Stay cool though if you're visiting. Be sure to stay hydrated. Bring your electrolyte packets, bring a cooling towel, bring a little portable fan, go into air conditioning, watch the Krystal Palace for all of those how to stay cool tips. Definitely take air conditioning breaks. Take advantage of any gift shop you see. Just pop in. They will be blasting the AC. It really helps. And please drink a lot of water. But your July is gonna be really fun, as you can see, especially if you're visiting around the 4th. All of the summer offerings too, don't forget, are going on as well. Check out this video on all of that. Jaws, the Spielberg exhibit. Please get the Shark Attack Shake at Richter's. It is so good and I miss it. I wish I was having it right now. So all those summer fun offerings are happening until August 10th. You can enjoy that in July as well. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments when you are visiting Universal Orlando next, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy summer! Peace.